coming into view. A world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order.
The new world order does not mean surrendering our national sovereignty or forfeiting our interests.
opportunity to fulfill the long-held promise of a new world order where brutality will go unrewarded
Hello, Austin, Texas. We're back. As we promised, we got a very special show here tonight. We have with us, and we'll get to him just a second here, a couple of Mount Carmel survivors, and we're also going to have play some footage not before seen at 9 o'clock. So if you all want to come down to ACTV and meet our guest here tonight, you're more than welcome to do that. If you're watching channel 46 on Fort Worth, Texas, we're being cable cast out of Fort Worth now as well. We're a non-copyrighted program. Feel free to use any information on this program for the viewing audience of Fort Worth. Now let me just briefly bring up our guest here today. We have first, over here to my far left, we have a young lady that was actually the one that brought out the tape that Mr. Koresh asked to be played on primetime radio, Miss Catherine Matteson. And to my immediate left here, Mr. Clive Doyle, who spent the whole 51 days in the Mount Carmel facility. And if you all don't mind, if you would, just go ahead and kind of, I guess, just give an opening statement or something before we get into some of the specifics. Catherine, or do you want to give an opening statement, or do you just want to?
Well, I can say I'm glad to be here. I'll be willing to answer any questions anyone asks. We're very anxious for people to understand the truth and understand the kind of people that were in our home at New Mount Carmel Center. And so that's about it.
How long were you consider yourself a branch Davidian, Catherine?
Well, I was at Mount Carmel when Ben Roden and Lois Roden was there. In fact, I worked for them. And so I've been many years at Mount Carmel. It was the reason I came to Texas from Arizona.
Okay, Clive, I know you stayed the whole 51 days there. You unfortunately and sadly lost an 18-year-old daughter there in Mount Carmel on the day of the fire. If you could just give an opening statement.
Well, I'm pleased to be here. We've been on the show before, and I'm glad that you invited me back. Wherever our concern is that the truth gets out to as many people as possible. We have a real concern for those that are still in prison, that are being held unjustly, having been found innocent by a jury. And if you have any questions on what took place 3.5 years ago, or what you may have some questions about what's been happening lately, we'd be glad to get into that.
Well, we're going to get into that.